I want to talk to you today about 3 steps that will really help you activate your English. What do I mean by activating your English? Well, if you're a person who, for example, is afraid to speak up in a meeting, or maybe you feel that you're constantly at the same level, you're not making any progress, and you don't know how to do it, or maybe you're a person who simply feels that, well, you don't have the talent to learn a foreign language, to learn English. If you fall into one of these categories, then I want you to really listen closely and try to follow these 3 steps that I will be teaching today. And the first step will be connected with these bricks, with these building blocks that I have. And I want you to imagine that this is your English. So the red one is your English. And this is your thinking about English. And the first step that we really need to take is look at our thinking about English. So look at this yellow brick. What is it really? What's behind it? And how does it impact the red one, which is your English? Okay? So thinking and English. I want you to imagine now that your thoughts about English are, for example, that I don't have the talent to learn a foreign language, or other people are better than I am, so I can't really speak in a meeting. Or maybe you're telling yourself, my English is good enough. I don't think I have to improve anything. It's okay the way it is. So if this is your thinking, yeah, I don't have the talent, I don't know how to learn, then automatically your level of English will match the level of your thinking. Yeah? If you feel and if you think that your English is not good enough, your level of English will automatically shift and change to the level of your thinking. Yeah, because these building blocks, they like to connect. They're interconnected. Your thinking really determines the level of your English. But if you're telling yourself, okay, I can do it, I can learn English, people speak this language, so I guess it's possible for me as well. Or maybe you're telling yourself, go for it, go for it. Speak up, you can do it. If your thinking is at this level, your English will also match the level of your thinking. It doesn't mean that at the snap of your fingers you'll be able to just change your English instantly. But with this level of thinking, you will be able to take steps which will lead you towards this level. Yeah? So if you're telling yourself, I can do it, then you will come up with a plan, an action plan, which will help you to step by step build your knowledge of English. And this in turn will kind of allow you to improve your English and just show that your thinking is true. Yeah. So the most important thing, if you really want to change your English, is analyze your thinking. Be curious and ask yourself, what am I telling myself on a daily basis about my own English? Is it something that's helping me improve? Or is it keeping me in the same place of just, keeping the status quo and not taking any action? Okay, so how can you do it? Sit down, take a piece of paper, and think about English. What are the sentences in your mind that you are repeating to yourself? Yeah, is it something like, I don't have a plan, I don't know how to plan learning English? Or is it something different? Is it something like, okay, I think I can come up with a plan. Maybe it will be my plan. It's not something from a book, but I can create a plan of learning for myself, and I'm sure it will work out. Okay? Analyzing your thinking is the most important step. But now let's go to step number 2. And step number 2 is really about taking simple steps every day, which are very small. Because sometimes when we think about English, we think about like everything that's, that English encompasses. So the grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary, just speaking to people, and it can be very overwhelming. But what I want to tell you today is that in step number 2, think about the small, simple steps that you can take every day. So for example, today is Monday, Tuesday, whenever you're watching this video. What can I do today to improve one area of English? What is it that I have some problem with? Maybe it's the grammar. Okay, so grammar, but grammar is still huge. What kind of structure do I find problematic? Maybe it's the irregular verbs. Okay, so irregular verbs, but we have 100 or 200 of them. Okay, so out of these 200 irregular verbs, I will focus on 3 today. I will check their meaning, I'll check their form, I'll check their pronunciation, I will make some sentences with them, I'll try to experiment a bit, yeah? A small, simple step that you can take today. Don't overcomplicate English, because English is not complicated, unless you're telling yourself that it is, yeah? So let's not overcomplicate this area of knowledge. Make it simple, make it small, and implement it. Implement the plan that you've created for yourself. This is number 2. So remember, number 1 was activate your thinking, yeah? So what am I thinking right now? What am I telling myself right now? Is it helpful or is it not? Yeah, change it, yeah, if it's not helpful. Number 2, simple, small steps, or small, simple steps that you can take every day. Number 3, I want you to increase your opportunities to speak. What do I mean by that? Sometimes we like to just stay in our comfort zone of learning English, okay? I still need to learn something. Before I speak up in a meeting, I still need to learn these grammar rules or this area of vocabulary. No. At the same time, simultaneously, as you're learning English, I want you to increase your opportunities to speak with other people. Because it might be very easy for you to be learning and just learning by yourself in your room, in your office. At the same time, it's important to test the knowledge, to experiment with it in a real life situation. So how can I increase my opportunities to speak? Well, look for people. Look for people who also want to practice English. Maybe somebody at work. Maybe you will post on LinkedIn. I'm looking for a language partner who is willing to speak to me about anything and everything in English for 30 minutes. Yeah? So that also requires stepping out of your comfort zone, but it's worth it. How else? Maybe you're right now avoiding different situations at work which require that you use English. Stop avoiding them. Use them. What is going to happen once you start using those opportunities? You will start making more mistakes. You will start failing more in English. And I want you to also think about failure and mistakes as something good, as something that leads you towards building your confidence. There is no way to build confidence without making mistakes, without saying something that's completely stupid and just feeling embarrassed. This feeling of embarrassment and shame sometimes is part of the process, of stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't avoid it, don't try to run away from it, go through it, simply speaking. When you increase your opportunities to speak, you will fail more, but at the same time, you will learn more because you will be exposed to so many different situations, so many different people, so many different contexts, and this will create like much more learning for you. So guys, 3 steps. First of all, you're thinking. Yeah, what am I thinking right now? What am I telling myself? Number 2, small, simple steps Don't overcomplicate English. It's not complicated. Yeah, so don't try to make it seem more complex than it really is. Number 3, increase your opportunities to speak. Look for people, look for situations in which you will practice speaking English, okay? 3 simple steps to activate your English. Thanks so much for watching today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.